Hi, Davi here, and today we have a new episode in the art session series, and today we're going to be doing a voiceover of this quick sketch I did. I was actually very surprised because I made something. I think I was able to come up with a dog without even trying. Like it was very accidental. Like I just accidentally like made an eye, and the snout kind of just, I don't know, it just looked like a dog so quickly. And then once I saw that, I decided to like add a nose and develop that thing even more, but by adding ears as well. And to me, it just shows me that you can accidentally be awesome if you just allow yourself to do the thing. And when it comes to like the creative space, the creative paths, the artistic pursuits, you kind of have to just do a number of, like, it's quantity. Like you just have to keep putting in the work, and then sometimes you get these sorts of surprises. Now it's not a sad thing, but it's just unfortunate that you don't know, like you have no idea when it's gonna come up. But when it does come up, you're like, oh shit, I am cool. Like you're gonna have moments where you're like, oh shit, like I am cool. I am so freaking cool. Which can also suck because can you replicate that coolness? Because again, this comes from randomness. Like you don't really know how it came to be oftentimes, and I think the replication part is to be able to replicate something. You just need, it's a reflection of your skills, right? If you can't repeat it, it just means you haven't made it into a skill. Like it's not habitual, like you don't have a system for it. But it doesn't mean you should take away from like these types of accidental accomplishments, because to me they're still accomplishments, right? Because the fact that I could see this dog or this like canine thing and develop it even more, to me that's a win. It just so shows me that I can develop something and make it look a little more cooler and make it more and add more clarity to the thing. To me that's a demonstration of my skill, right? Or it demonstrates some kind of skill. It doesn't have to be like a uber masterful level of like skill set being demonstrated. It could be a simple skill, right? Recognizing something is a skill that you could improve on in the future. I think is something. But then again, it's fun to just make stuff, even if it goes nowhere, because there will eventually come a time where you do make something, even though it starts randomly, and then you find something that actually is worth pursuing. It's kind of like hunting for gold, like or hunting for any kind of treasure. For most times you're not gonna get anything, but once you do get something, it's gonna be so valuable. And I think art is not just about skill. It is skill, yes, it's skill based, but it's also like treasure hunting, where there's a bit of luck involved, but it's not like full luck. Like that luck is paired up with the amount of effort, the amount of tries, the amount of attempts you put in. So it's a numbers game as well. It's almost like gambling in a way, where you put in enough numbers, eventually you will get something right. I'm not saying gamble. I mean, well, I am saying gamble, but with your art, with your craft, instead of like your like wealth or whatever. I think this is a healthier way of gambling. It's kind of like, for those of you who do use, maybe you do content on the side, on TikTok, on YouTube. There's a common advice out there saying that if you, like, each post you make is like a lottery ticket, kind of, meaning one of those videos, it may seem like nothing to you, but it's technically, it has a chance of going viral, and that one viral video could get you a lot of attention and could build up your following, and stuff like that. So you won't really know. So every time you post is actually like you're always increasing your chances when you post something. And I think this applies to art as well. Whenever you make something, right? Like you can have a Clip Studio Paint file or a Photoshop file, or maybe use Procreate, or maybe use like traditional pen paper. Each page, each layer you make and work on is increasing your chances of getting like an idea. It could be a realization in terms of a skill. Maybe you figured out, oh shit, I can draw hands this way, right? That could be the thing you gain from all of those layers you've done beforehand. It could be like an idea. Oh, actually, this composition is something I could use in the future. So you save that file or that layer. Maybe you were able to find it out in your 100th layer, right? So like you gain it. It's not just about skill. It's also about luck. But that luck is not like random. It's there's like a number tied to it. Like for every 100 or every 25, every 50, every 100, think of any number you want. For every certain number of things done, you're gonna gain something. But what that something is may surprise you, but that something is not gonna be negative. Put in 100 drawings, 100 layers, 100 pages. It may suck, but one of those is gonna be, oh, you know what? I'm actually kind of cool. It may even show you a direction you could pursue. Maybe you realize, oh shit, I'm actually kind of interested in, I don't know, character. Maybe you're into like environment design, but you figure out, oh shit, like maybe you kind of do well with character art, and you don't really see it as like, because you kind of enjoy actually doing character designs rather than environment designs. But you wouldn't have known that if you did not put in the work, doing layers upon layers of like sketches. So yeah, it's not just about skill. It is skill. It's part skill. Skill is a big part of it, but I think a lot of art is also just being surprised or finding treasures. Like I mentioned earlier, it's like finding gold, finding rare things. It's a product of the amount of attempts you put in. You're gonna find spots, a lot of spots, areas where you just don't get anything, where you don't get any value, where it kind of goes nowhere. But in a way, it's not totally going nowhere, because it's sort of guiding you to the next thing, which guides you to the next thing, and on until you reach that kind of nugget of wisdom, which could change your life forever. So don't feel so bad about like each layer you make. I think about things in terms of layers only because I do most of my art. I practice mostly in my tablet and Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop. So mainly Clip Studio Paint. So it's kind of how I think about things. Yeah. So it's not a total loss. Eventually we'll find something. And each like mistake will guide you. It will nudge you towards a direction, and that process will keep happening. And then eventually you'll reach a point where, oh shit, you will gain something, some kind of knowledge, some kind of it can change direction in your artistic path. It could like you can reach a point of leveling up your skill, because sometimes like skills get unlocked with enough tries. Like it just somehow, like you don't even try, like which is funny, like you try a lot but you don't really try. Like you want to learn a skill, but the skill sort of just happens on its own without you trying. Which is so weird, but it does happen that way. Like you gain a skill, like you only realize you have a skill when you don't try. Wait, what am I saying? I'm cooked. You get what I mean? Like, because I get comments like, oh, like how do you paint this way? Let's say when I do my doodles, like it's so like free form and stuff like that. I used to want to paint this way, and then I just one day realized, oh shit, I'm painting this way. And I think it's because of the number of paintings I've done. It just sort of happens on its own. It seems like it happens on its own, but it's actually the product of all of my work done beforehand, which just kind of gets forgotten. So in a way, this could be like a motivation. Like you will have the skill when you least expect it. I think that's what people say when that's what people mean when they say you will get the thing you want when you least expect it. Because by that time you're not even trying anymore. Like you're not purposely putting that thing you want in the front of your mind. You're just focused on the work, and then one day it just kind of appears in your lap and you're like, oh shit, what did I do to get this? So anyway, that's for this episode. Sorry for the ramble. But yeah, it's a nice look. It's like an ancient Egyptian kind of dog. I'm not sure what kind of dog it is, but it looks like a canine to me, and it looks pretty cool. Or it's like one of those running dogs or racing dogs. I'm not sure. It looks very Egyptian, right? I forgot what the name for that kind of dog, but yeah. So anyway, that's it for this overview, this voiceover for this quick session I did. If you want to brush this, check out my Gumroad. If you want to check my Patreon, it's linked below as well. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.